What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Return to 250 Gold Stars. Today we are playing Kartwood Creek. The staff ghost is a 155.258 by Melg using Luigi and the Wild Wing. And what's interesting about this is, as you can see, I actually have a lot of times here that are much faster than the staff ghost. This is because I was actually going to be the staff ghost with this time, a 150.622 with Luigi and the mock bike. But in the end, they wanted the staff ghost to be a cart, which makes sense, it's in the name. So the staff ghost is now 4.6 seconds slower than what it was going to be. So that means that if I played this track with the mock bike or flame runner, it would be first try. So I'm going to challenge myself using Baby Mario and the jet bubble. Not only the jet bubble, but Baby Mario as well, one of the worst lightweight characters, has no speed at all. Obviously the jet bubble has very weak drift, so the 180 turns are going to be very difficult to do on this track as well. So it will definitely provide a good challenge, and it definitely won't be first try. It will take me a little bit of time to beat. The BKT is at 142.509 by Scorpy. As you can see, it's a pretty big gap for my PB because it does a shortcut that is basically bullet bike exclusive, and it saves a lot of time. So we're gonna watch the replay and showcase this run. Let's go. So the BKT for this track would be with Flame Runner if it wasn't for this one shortcut that you need a lot of air to get, which is why bullet bike is used. Yeah, this track is a very simplistic track, so it's all about driving, getting good chain drifts, soft drifts. But yeah, the shroom shortcut would be back there, with, just cutting the grass, but obviously the BKT has to use a shroom for the bigger shortcut. Now I'm going to be hopping over this grass, but it looks like the BKT gets 1 mid turbo, and then it does this. Yeah, barely makes it to the other side, cuts a lot of time off. Obviously, I'm not going to be doing that, but I found it pretty cool, so I just wanted to show it off. And yeah, that's it. Let's give it our best shot. Hopefully we can do this. Alright, so I TT'd this track for a few hours with the mock bike, so it's going to be hard to get used to jet bubble here, but hopefully we can make it work. Just going to align much wider for these turns. There we go. Of course, the cart's going to break away on me on these 180 turns, but once on these straights here, I can gain a lot of time, as you can see. Okay, not bad. These last two turns though, like the last two 180 turns, really tough. Line really wide. Go. That was bad. Yeah, those last two turns are gonna be annoying. He would have definitely been ahead of me after lap 1. I'm pretty sure Melg's lap 1 is his worst lap 1 though, because lap 2 he gets a high trick off the bridge, and I think lap 3 he just misses the trick entirely. And that's mainly because getting the tricks off the bridges with Kart is like super hard. I tried and I just couldn't get them. I don't know why, it just doesn't work. And I was gonna TT this with Kart, like I was gonna try beating this with Kart, but there's no chance. For one, this is actually a pretty good kart run. As you can see, it's like hopping over the grass and stuff. Really good, really solid driving. And also, I suck with kart. I suck. I would have to learn how to play with the kart in order to beat this, which is not something I want to do. Melg is just a way better karter than me. Just a way better player in general, but especially with karts, just I wouldn't stand a chance. Spin tight. We're gonna be down, that's a bad alignment. And yeah, I don't know why that happened. I tried spin drifting to the left, went to the right. This track is also like, if I were to compare any custom track to Mario Raceway, this one would be the most comparable. It's just plenty of grass. There's a huge 3-shroom shortcut at the end. There's just endless grass shortcuts. The shock is overpowered. Thankfully, there's a gate there to the left that blocks basically what would be another big shortcut, which is great. Because just having that many shortcuts would just make this track just literally a dice roll, like more of a dice roll than it already is. Which is fine, you know, it's good to have some luck tracks. Alright, I have to focus, so I actually need to drive really well in order to beat this. Jet Bubble's mini turbo is so small, so it's so hard to get to a line and to align for the shortcut at full speed, because this thing's mini turbo is so bad. Dang, it's so hard to do that. Because I want to be at 94 or whatever the speed for this thing is. I want to be at max speed, but I keep slowing down to 80 km/h, like 85, and having to re-accelerate. But I just can't reline quick enough. There we go, 92. That's so slow. Not bad. Go. Could be winning after this lap, maybe. Close. That was bad. That's not good. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be really hard. I know I can do this with Baby Daisy or Baby Luigi for sure. Because I already played this like for 5 minutes earlier with I think Baby Daisy. Yeah, I used Baby Daisy to make sure that this was possible. And with Baby Daisy I could easily keep up. So I wanted to use Baby Mario. Because Baby Luigi's, even though it doesn't have the major turbo stat, it still has the speed. So I really wanted to challenge myself here. I want to make this as hard as possible. I want to make it hard, but not impossible, you know? That's my goal with these. It's hard to get it right though. Like some of my other videos, like I tried to make it hard on myself, but even with the handicap, it just wasn't too difficult. It's hard to find the perfect handicap to make it like a good difficulty for yourself. Go. Oh, that bridge sucks. It's fun to get the low tricks, but when you miss them, it's just, yeah. It's very rare that I miss them though. Sometimes you do though. It really sucks. Okay, 92, nice. Good start. Should be winning after this. Barely. Yeah. Not good. Gets a high trick here though. Oh my gosh, this track's actually crazy. I don't know why, it's such a simplistic track, but it's just, I'm actually like sweating right now. Like it's actually very, very intense. Like it gives me the same adrenaline rush as Shroom Ridge. Can I TT that one? Ah, I tried something there, it didn't work. It's crazy because for half the track, Kart's breaking away from me. And then the next half, I'm catching up to it basically. It's just, the first section, the first bit of the track and the last bit of it is good for karts. At least versus the jet bubble. And then the middle section is where jet bubble can really break away. That's where all the long straights are. That's why this track isn't as good for karts as the old version, because the old version, well, this track is upscaled for one thing, so the straights are longer. And long straights are bad for karts, obviously. And the bridges are just really annoying for karts as well. those last 2 turns to save my lap. Ah! Ah, this is hard. Okay, now I know what to do. That makes more sense. I need to hold the MT longer so I can stay at 92. Not having to accelerate is much faster. There we go, yep, that makes more sense. That does not make any sense. Okay, never mind. That was weird. I got like no trick and just an instant wheelie and no air. That was really weird. But I think now that I know that strat, this should make it a little bit easier. I don't know why I wasn't doing that before, but... yeah, that's so much faster. Wow. Way faster. Nice. A bit of off-road, but it's fine. Why? Oh my god, restart. Why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? I know for Melg it must have been much more frustrating because with Karts it's just a nightmare, but still. It's crazy how one character can make such a big difference in time trials. It really does make a difference. Because with Baby Daisy, I was easily I would have definitely beaten this by now. Because not only does Baby Daisy have speed, but it has mini turbo. Or she has mini turbo. So it would have been so much easier, definitely. I don't know, I know for sure Baby Mario doesn't have speed. I don't know if Baby Mario has mini turbo or not, but for sure has no speed. And that's definitely making it much more difficult. Start. Okay. It's gonna be close. Nice. No, why was that so bad? It's done. It's over. Yep. Oh, of all things to fail, I fail that. That's, we can beat it though. We can definitely beat it by like 2 milliseconds. It's possible. We were on pace to win it there, but we just messed up. Not bad. Good lap. Very good pace. Oh God. No, I lost so much speed there. Why? That was so bad. No, there's no way I'm winning now again. Ain't happening. No, yeah, no. Wait, he misses the trick. Hold on. Wait, those were God laps. Hold on. Hold on! Hold on! No! Those last two 180 turns were so good. Oh, I'm checking how much I lost by. It was like 6 milliseconds or something. Those last two, I thought I was out of it, man. If I just went a little bit faster, because I kind of gave up. I kind of gave up on the run midway through lap 3. But then I had those last two 180 turns, which were perfect. But then it just wasn't enough. Yeah, 6 milliseconds. That's tough. It's alright, I can beat it now. He misses the trick lap 3 on the bridge, the last bridge. Now, I was right. He does miss it. So he gets two bad bridges. So all I need to do is just drive 7 milliseconds faster. That's it. That's possible. There's no way I can't do that. Nice turn. Should be ahead now. Should be ahead. Just barely. Whew. Here we go. Come on! Okay, good, nice. Oh, that was close. That lap 1 was awful. That's an awful lap 1. I know that the lap lap 1 is supposed to be slower, but point 2, that's way too much. Oh my gosh, wow. This track is actually really, really crazy. Like, it's so simplistic, but it's so intense. And I actually love that. Like, I love how the track is, you won't get killed by anything stupid, except for the bridges, very rarely. It's not like a janky track where you just lose time, like a bunch of time, and it's not even your fault. This track, everything you do is basically in your control, and it's still really fun. It gives that, again, I'm gonna call it the Shroomage effects of basically giving you an adrenaline rush whenever you TT the track. Honestly, get a lot of fun. Very intense. I'm sweating. I'm literally sweating, maybe because I have a sweater on and it's like 30 degrees out, but yeah. 30 degrees Celsius, I'm Canadian. But yeah, okay, let's see how much we won by. I think it was like 50 milliseconds, 40 something milliseconds. It was really close. Okay, so we first got a 155.264, then the staff was a 155.258, and we got a 155.205. So yeah, 53 milliseconds. Very close, but I really expected it to be close, and that's exactly the difficulty I wanted it to be. Something that that's doable, still take me a good amount of time, and will be really close in the end. So that was a perfect handicap for me, and I honestly had a lot of fun teaching this with the jet bubble. Probably more fun than I had teaching it with the mock bike, to be honest, just because I'm not a fan of the mock bike. But yeah, we have 3 staff quests left for this series. We have Yoshi's Woolly Raceway, GC and Rainbow Road, and SNES Bowser Castle 2. But that is all for this episode of Return to 50 Gold Stars. As always, if you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.